because we like video games, and we also like talking about video games, we like watching video games.
Very fun.
Actually, we just like video games in general. Actually, no, video games are stupid.
Yeah. I didn't want to disagree because I was scared you would.
No, video games are both the best thing ever and like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds right.
But anyways, Helix versus Panda, Ivysaur versus Wolf. This is heavily in Wolf. I don't think it's heavily in Wolf's favor, but it's definitely in.
I would say it's almost definitely. Helix likes to say that, and I feel like it's backed up by other Ivysaur. Oh, come on. By other Ivysaur. I wonder if he read that. Did he read that or just?
I think that was just more like a surprise.
He's going for the edge cancel, I think.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I missed the edge cancel. I'm just gonna do it again. Just kind of like what he did to Llama back then.
Oh,
it's like gross. Edge cancel the side B, shine the side B again just because he could.
That was evil.
That was almost mean. He tried to drag him down to the depths because he was at such high percents anyways.
He basically did it. Good job. Good kill, Tyler. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, I just like to say that that they have trouble with spacies, which I believe. I mean, honestly, Ivysaur shield is garbage. Ivysaur's out of shield options are super garbage. Like Nair's not too quick is the only reason that's bad, right? Mm-hmm. And so like Shine is broken basically, but that's like spacey matchups in a nutshell.
Like I want to like compare it a little bit to like the like in Melee with Marth versus like spacies, for instance. Like, but Ivysaur doesn't really have like
the grab.
Yeah, the scary grab or like the neutral to compensate for it.
Yeah, she got nasty punishes, but yeah, I really don't think this is a good matchup for Ivy at all. Like, of course, she has the potential to combo them to death, but like that's literally
any character in the cast.
So, yeah, that would probably be a good reason for Helix to have never taken a set. I don't want to say never, but I've never seen it.
I'm pretty sure he's taken games before, but it's like such an uphill battle.
Games, of course, but like I wouldn't expect anything less like PR to PR. I mean, has Helix taken a game off you ever?
Helix?
Yeah,
a couple times.
See, of course, like even like that much of a difference. Like, although he's not PR anymore, rip.
Although I think a majority of the times that he's taking games off of me is when I was just playing secondaries.
That's okay.
But I think there were a couple times he took games off of my NES. And then when it gets to the point where like game 3 happens, I just force talk him most of the time actually. I don't know what is it maybe it's because he's not used to like big stages. Like I like counterpicking Ivysaur's big stages. That's just my comfort pick anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense because like Ivysaur, part of what she's got as a strength is like lots of space that she takes up with her aerials. Like fair is just one of the things that players that are new against Ivysaur, like a melee player, for example, would just be shocked by is just every time how long fair is, right? How long bear is. They're just not ready for it.
Yeah. Ivysaur control like walls off space really well.
And so the more space there is for you to take in spite of that, I think the worse it gets for Ivysaur. Like I've heard Green Hill is super good for Ivy. Probably because like juggles are easy.
There's not as much platforms, so
yeah, stage is small. Few platforms, and what little platforms are small, easy to up B or catch with down B. So, yeah, I don't really know about the PS2 pick, but that's enough about counter picks, I guess. What Punk Panda's been doing a lot. That's really good. He's been good at edge guarding Ivy. Like. This is something that a lot of people that are bad like me end up getting wrecked by.
That's probably one of the things that makes that actually kind of makes Helix a little bit easier to edgeguard is that he'll stall out as long as possible rather than just getting there as quick as possible, and he doesn't really mix it up with between the two.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because he likes to throw the Razor Leaf to cover it. The problem is he's not throwing them low enough, and Tyler, he knows that, you know, like, I've never seen him be scared by the Razor Leaf. He'll refresh when he actually thinks he needs to, but he'll hold ledge most of the time because Helix isn't throwing him right. See, like that time was perfect.
Well, I just had this conversation with my friends at school before, like, too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Yeah.
And this is very much the same thing, especially with our like mid-high level players like Helix and Zito. Like, they like to stall off stage for as long as possible before they get back on stage. But in doing so, they sacrifice a lot of their mix-up recovery, and if they don't get back on stage, they're basically stuck.
I've heard you tell this exact same thing to Zito before, like, as an outsider. That is absolutely true. Almost very nice edge guard. Never mind, I was going to say almost a nice edge guard, but Helix made me eat my words. And he can take this back with one good combo.
Indeed.
Solar Beam is a good move.
Just needs to stop getting hit, and it's still living. Ivysaur may be a little bit of a light character. Too early, but still.
So, I think the reason they might do that is because they both play characters that are, I don't want to say janky, because that makes me...
They both have characters with really bad recoveries.
Bad recoveries that become good when you're unfamiliar with them, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Olimar's not really. Like, actually, it's bad either way. But
like, they do a lot in their power to cover up for the fact that their recoveries...